everyone, Screaming Geek me here. I am Jerry the Geek. Got a 4K review for you. We're going to talk about Razorback. But before we get into this, if you like physical media, 4Ks, Blu-rays, even DVDs, check out my other videos on my channel because I do these reviews, unboxings, I do collection updates every month. I do different discussions. So check that stuff out. Hit the like button, subscribe, turn your bell notifications on, and always feel free to comment below. Let me know what you think of anything. So let's talk about Razorback on 4K. This is definitely an obscure title that many of you may not even know about. But this came out in 1984, rated R. It's a classic horror movie. It's got Gregory Harrison in it, Archie Whiteley, and Bill Kerr. I honestly don't know any of these names, unfamiliar with them. Directed by Russell Macaulay, which he's done a few things. Basically, the movie takes place in Australia. Has to do with this big-ass wild boar that's going on the loose killing people. Definitely, it's a cheesy, one of those old B movies that back in the 80s. But it's fun. Even today, it is cheesy, but I still enjoy it. It is definitely It definitely is worth rewatching. I did like it. Now, this 4K comes from Umbrella. Came out in 2023. Movie was filmed in 35 millimeter. Now, I could not find any info. I do not think this has any HDR or Dolby Vision. It's not listed here. And all the stuff I looked up, it doesn't even have any of that. So considering it lacks the HDR and being an 80s movie, this is pretty damn impressive. I really like this. The lighting was very nicely done. Everything was natural looking, and it was pretty spec-free from, they did a nice job cleaning it up. There were some scenes with the night sky and the outback that you did see some specs, but not a lot. It was just a couple scenes, but the rest of the movie, it looked pretty damn impressive. The colors were there, the textures, the details, the nighttime shots looked impressive. The mist, the fog, had some really good contrast. So for an old, low-budget 80s horror movie, this looked freaking phenomenal. I was so damn surprised. I did not expect that. As far as any comparisons, I've never owned this before on any format. I mean, I watched it on VHS back in the day, and I have not seen the movie since then. So it was like watching a new movie. I remember liking it, and I was like, is it still going to be good today? It is. I still enjoy this today. Now for the audio, they gave us a DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 and a 2.0. Nice track overall. Again, for a lot of these older movies are not mixed very well. This is, it's dated. Yes, it is. It definitely sounds dated. But it has a clear dialogue. It did seem to have a nice balance to it. A nice ambience. It's not going to blow your mind, but it wasn't bad. I did flip them back and forth between the two tracks, and both of them were pretty well done. Packaging-wise, just a standard keep case here. Has all the info in the back. And this is a 2-disc set. We got the 4K and Blu-ray. We've got different artwork. I can't remember. I think the Blu-ray is region-free. I forgot to check. Now for the bonus features, we have audio commentary with director Russell Macaulay and Shane Armstrong. Have a new audio commentary of filmmakers Michael and Peter Spierig. Kind of hard to read. Very, very small print right here. This is all the bonus features. Jaws on Trotters, featuring interviews with director Russell McCoy and producer Hal McElroy. Razorback creator Bob McCannon. Composer Iva Davies and cast Judy Morris and Chris Hayward. We got extended interview with cast and crew from Not Quite Hollywood. And, this is cool. We also have Razorback, the VHS cut. The original uncut aspect ratio 4:3 Australian home video version, so that's pretty neat. A certain piggish nature, looking back at Razorback with film historians Lee Gambin and Alexander Heller Nicholas, Sal Christie, and Emma Westwood. We got grisly deleted scenes with new optional audio commentary, theatrical and VHS trailers, and image gallery. So some pretty cool stuff here for the bonus features. So to wrap it up, pretty impressive release here for an old 80s movie. If you haven't seen it, I would recommend checking this out. It's pretty good. Maybe see if you can find it online somewhere if you want to, stream it before buying it. Because buying it is going to be a little expensive. You can get this version on Amazon for $49.99. Umbrella has it for $36. But you got to remember with Umbrella being Australia, you got all the shipping fees and to get their free shipping, you have to pay like $150 worth of stuff. So, and all in all, you're gonna, if you buy this by itself from Umbrella, you're gonna pay more. So if this is all you're interested in, you have to pay the $50 for Amazon. That's going to be your cheapest route. And that's quite a bit for a movie. So I would look for some other titles on Umbrella to get this for the cheaper rate and buy a whole bunch of stuff for them, or just do some shopping around and basically, like I said, $50 for a title with nothing special, no box set. That's pretty salty. So see what you can find, but I do recommend getting this. This is pretty impressive. So that pretty much does it for my look at Razorback on 4K. Please comment below, let me know what you think. Is this something that you might be interested in checking out on 4K? Let me know below. Check out my other videos on my channel. Like, subscribe, turn your bell notifications on, and we'll see you soon. Geek out.